Hi, beautiful people. Honest Am here, the creator of the Honesty Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video. So if you are tired of creating vision boards that never come true, this page is for you, and this video is for you. So a little bit about me: I do not just use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence, and I may mispronounce some things, but if it does not stop Charlemagne the God, it damn sure will not stop me. All right, y'all, let's get into it. God, what messages do you have for us today to become the alchemist of our lives? Angel number 37, to create change, to bring heaven on earth, or just to do magic in public. What messages do you have for us? Make it as plain as possible, God. 2 cards, one more, God. All right. So this message is about compassion and abundance. Ooh, compassion and abundance. For some reason, I'm getting the message to be compassionate to yourself about the ways that you view abundance and the things that you want. I remember I feel like I was going through a phase to where God was like questioning me. Matter of fact, let's just say it this way. God, in order to get there, God's not judging anything that you want. Like, it's just like that Bun B line, you want these shiny things because it's in your blood. So I feel like I was at this point where God was just like kind of like getting me to say, like, what did I truly want? Only until you truly be honest about what you want, then that you can get what you need. God can't give you and he can't bless you for who you're pretending to be. So I feel like for today, God is asking you to have kindness for yourself, be compassionate with yourself, and stop being so judgmental of how others are using abundance, and to just really turn that attention and that energy inward. So if you're judging others for how they have abundance, God is asking you to have compassion for yourself and to not be so judgmental. If you are not that way, God is asking you to start accepting the fact that you do want abundance and knowing that there's nothing wrong about that. So either way it go, have compassion for yourself. But don't take my word for it. I'm going to get some more cards out here to clarify this message. Agent number 222. God, clarify this message of compassion and abundance. Clarify this message of compassion and abundance. How can we become the alchemist of our lives? How can we bring heaven on earth? And what the hell does compassion and abundance have to do with our day? Oh, and the card that came out is there is no shortages of time or money. So that's why God's saying there's no need for you to be judgmental of other people, because there's no shortages. So if they have a lot of money, it don't mean that you can't have a lot of money. That's why the United States were so fucked up, because the upper 1% feel like if the lower half have it, then all of a sudden they can't have it. And that's just not how the universe works. The universe works on the supply and demand. So if you demand something, the universe is going to supply it. So which means if everybody is demanding it, then everybody's going to get it. Like, the universe is not like, oh, we out. The universe ain't Target. There is no shortage, and any attention to shortage of something wanted will always produce negative emotions within you, because your guidance is letting you know that you have strayed from your broader or basic understanding of abundance and well-being. Whether you are focused upon the shortages of money or seeing yourselves as having only so many years to live, and so each day that is expended is one day closer to the end of your years, that feeling of decline is contrary to your broader understanding of your internal being. You can have whatever you want. Like, you there, and also God is trying to get you to understand that maybe you're watching this video and you're like you're like 55, 65, 75. Like, none of those ages are old at this point, because shit, I feel like you can live to probably however long your money allows you. Anyways, so say that you're watching this video and you're older in life, or you just feel like you're older in life. You could be 25 and feel like you're older in life. So it's honestly, age is a mindset. So maybe you're watching this video and you feel like the time has passed. You can't live your dreams. It's not for you. Like, your early days are over. You can't do that anymore. What God is saying is, why can't you? Who told you that lie? Who got you to believe that you can't do that? Who told you that you're too old to go after that dream? If Bravo television ain't showed you anything, is that as long as you can look good, you can do it. Okay, these bitches are old and they are on TV acting like they 12. Okay, they living out their dreams, being one hit wonders, and if it can happen for them, why can't it happen for you? So instead of judging them and instead of being like, oh, what the fuck, they don't deserve it, look at that and be like, you know what? If a crazy white bitch like that can do that, then why can't I? Okay. Underneath this, God is saying, for abundance, nothing is more important than that I feel good. Whenever you are feeling less than good, if you will stop and say, nothing is more important than that I feel good, I want to find a reason to now feel good, you will find an improved thought. Anytime you feel a negative emotion, you are in the mode of resisting something that you want. And that resistance takes its toll on you. It takes its toll on your physical body, and it takes its toll on the wonderful things that you are allowing into your experience. Angel number 1540. That is what's happening to you right now. You want things. You desire to have things. Like, I had to be like, you know what? You're right, God. You're right. Fuck it. I want to be famous. I want to be famous. I want to be famous. Fuck it. I said it. I want to be famous. I want to have my pictures everywhere. I want the world to know my name. I want to leave a legacy on this motherfucker. I want Jay-Z and Beyonce to be like, girl, this is the best book I ever read. Yes, I want that. And I don't give a fuck who anybody say. When anybody say that, who that makes me. That's how you have to approach your dreams. Because you denying the fact that you want it, you denying that this is your idea of abundance, all it's doing is stopping it from coming to you. You're blocking yourself. Very random story before I go on. There was this time where my attention to unwanted attracts more unwanted. So God has asked you to change your attitude towards it. Did I say angel number 640? Anyways, so there was this time where I was like really beating myself up because I smoked a lot of weed. Like, I like weed. And I was just like really beating myself up. Like, I was just like, oh my God, I'm such a weed head and blah, 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 and all this stuff. But mind you, I can afford it. My bills are getting paid. I'm being productive at work. I'm getting good. You know, like, I'm being productive at my work life, in my professional, in my, personal professional life. Like, this is not causing any harm to my life, but yet every single time I was judging myself. And so I had to like get myself out of that habit and realize nothing is more important than that I feel good. If I feel good smoking weed, then that's just what the fuck I'm going to do. Angel number 1727. So that's what I'm saying. Like, God is just wanting you to stop judging yourself. Stop having, stop beating yourself up. Nothing's wrong for you for wanting the things that you want. There's no shortages. And no, you're not too late to do what you really want to do. There's no shortages on time. Only thing you have been put on this earth so that you can find what makes you feel good. God has put you here. You're in this simulation to understand what abundance means for you. So you going around trying to deny yourself of things because you think that's what God wants. That ain't what he wants. He ain't signed up for that. And that's why you're miserable. So allow yourself to want good things. Allow yourself to want fancy things. If that's what you want, that's what you want. One of my dreams is to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I want to be a friend of the show. Like, I just one time want to show up on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You may think that's crazy, but that's my dream. My other dream is to one time have a Real Housewives of Atlanta road trip, like with my girls, with a camera crew and everything. It ain't gotta be shot for no network, but I want it. That's my dream. That doesn't make it right or wrong. And you have to start thinking about that for yourself. All right, God, let's give us one more message to clarify this. There is no shortage of time or money, and nothing is more important than we feel good. What do we need to know about compassion and abundance? Be the hunter, not the hunted. Angel number 905. For some reason, Drake came in my mind. So go after what you want and do it the way that you want to do. That's why I get that. That's what I mean when Drake come to mind. We love Drake because he's sensitive, because he can do R&B tracks, and then also fuck around and make the hottest club track in the world. But people dogged him out his whole career because of that type of shit. Because he was a lover boy. And now we're pretty much praising him. But now he's taking ownership for it. The shit that people used to, dog him about and talk shit about, now he's owning it and like saying, yeah, I am the certified lover boy. Bitch, what? And so what? That's his definition of what makes him feel good. That's what got him to the top, by being true to him. And so God is telling you to do the same. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Beneath the illusions, pretty as they may seem, you know what is real. Beneath the lies, sweet as they may sound, you know what is worthwhile. All that is genuinely and truly essential for the heart to thrive with life is worthwhile. Anything that dulls it or suffocates it, vibrates aliveness, must be questioned, challenged, and more than likely cast aside. For the heart is our key to living an authentic life. What is there once that is compromised? Without its foundation of truth, we are to be forever lost in confusion, doubt, and despair. You are a sacred warrior, a defender of the heart. You have cried genuine tears of your own grief and also the grief of the world. You have raged at injustice and oppression in your own life and in the world. You have felt the need to protect the presence of love, for whilst it's exceptionally powerful, it can too easily be smothered under lies and fear. The sacred warrior must not heed the dangerous voices that say, "Oh, stop being so sensitive. Stop making such a big deal out of things. Love is the biggest deal there is. What else is worth being so sensitive about?" The sacred warrior is vigilant that the presence of love is not chipped away by fear, criticism, doubt, or untruths. Even if others find the unflinching honesty of your feelings difficult to handle, even if those feelings are expressed with gentleness and compassion, the sacred warrior is honest the task of being more faithful to love than to anything else. This includes the fear of loss, and it includes the fear of anything at all. This oracle brings guidance to honor even the smallest steps in your path of the sacred warrior. They are no less important than the most noticeable or dramatic actions on the path. One single misstep can begin a landslide of great devastation. Being vigilant with what is being mindful and what is truthful, even in the smallest and seemingly most insignificant ways. Strengthens the sacred warrior and prevents darkness from gaining a stronghold from the inside. The darkness will be intelligent and sneaky. It will tell you that it doesn't matter, that this one thing you can forget what you promised, that you are just one person and you can't make a difference anyway. That darkness will lure you into sleepy ambivalence and dull your light if you allow it. The sacred warrior within will fight with love and honor to be true to what has meaning and never, ever allow it to be cast aside, even if it's for easier in the moment. The sacred warrior finds joy and humor in life to prevent the seriousness of the task from stifling the heart that just wants to live and be free. That joy brings strength to the warrior and expanded, relaxed awareness that can sense the presence of fear whenever it is masked as anger, hate, or doubt, and immediately respond to it with fierce compassion. Angel number 1248. The sacred warrior will not allow fear to gain a stronghold within the heart. This oracle has a special guidance for you. You are being asked to stay strong and stand your ground. This might be in a big emotional journey that feels like the fight of your life. It might be a matter that doesn't seem to hold much importance. Perhaps, for example, you are contemplating an idea that could be something, but those around you, I lost it. Sorry, guys. I hate that. I just lost it. Okay. Perhaps, for example, you are contemplating an idea that you feel could be something, but those around you declare it is nothing. Much too practical, too little, or too much. However, what is happening or soon will be happening is worthwhile. So hold tight. Ask for help through the healing process below. Stay true to the sacred warrior of love that you are and defend to the end all that is worthwhile. This oracle gains even more significance than that. I call upon the sacred warriors of unconditional love. I ask for your support, protection, assistance, and intervention on my behalf through unconditional love, that what is truly worthwhile for the lights in life of the heart be protected and preserved within me and in the world for the greater good through my own free will, so be it. Ashe. All right, so let me clarify this beautiful message. God is saying that today or this week, as you are going throughout your week, that if you have any ideas that come up, if they are small or if they are large, God is telling you to defend what is worthwhile. He is telling you to be the hunter and not the hunted, meaning to stay true to yourself and to stay true to the vision that you have on your life. God is telling you to not judge other people and know that there is no shortages of time or money, and that nothing is more important that you feel good. If you lean into those feelings of compassion and knowing that there is no things of shortages and knowing that you're going to defend what you want to the end, then it will bring you to a place of abundance and you will become the hunter and not the hunted. All right, guys, that is all the messages I have for you. If it was beneficial for you, give me a thumbs up. If not, if you got to the end of this, give me your comments down below. If not, until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you can't do. Namaste. See you tomorrow.